This Tesla owner thought they'd save money by going electric. Instead, their electric bill jumped from $160 to $420 per month. That's $3,120 more per year just to charge their car. And here's the kicker. Most EV owners have no idea this is happening to them until it's too late. I'm about to show you the solar math that can cut EV charging costs by 89%. Stick around because this could save you more money than any other investment you make this year. Hey everyone, welcome back to Integrate Sun. I'm here to expose the hidden EV charging crisis that's quietly draining thousands from families across the country. If you drive electric or you're thinking about buying an EV, what I'm about to show you will either save you a fortune or make you really mad about what you're already paying. Let's dive in. Let me tell you about the Benson's family in Dallas. They were so excited about their new Tesla Model Y. Finally, no more gas stations, no more oil changes, saving the planet and their wallet. Before they bought their EV, their electric bill was $180 per month for 1,200 kilowatt hours of usage. After they brought home their Tesla Model Y, their bill jumped to $450 per month, 2,400 kilowatt hours. That's an extra $270 per month, $3,240 per year, just to charge their money-saving electric car. Now, here's what really pissed me off when I looked at their situation. They're actually spending more on electricity than they used to spend on gasoline. The whole reason they bought the Tesla was to save money, and now they're getting financially destroyed. And this isn't some rare case. In California, EV owners are paying an average of $126 more per month. Texas, $93 more. Florida, $89 more. But here's where it gets absolutely insane. Another customer in Sacramento, they have a Tesla Model 3 that needs 25 kilowatt hours daily for charging. They're on PG&E's time of use plan, where peak hours cost 51 cents per kilowatt hour. When they charge during peak hours, that's $12.75 per day. $383 per month, $4,596 per year just for EV charging. Think about that. They're spending more on electricity than most people spend on rent for a car that was supposed to save them money. This is the dirty secret the EV industry doesn't want you to know. Going electric can actually cost you more than driving gas if you don't do it right. Here's the solar solution that can fix this mess, and it's way simpler than most people think. But first, let me show you why most solar companies get EV charging completely wrong. Most solar calculators ignore EV charging entirely. They size your system based on your house usage and call it a day. That's like planning a road trip and forgetting you need gas. Here's the real math. A Tesla Model Y needs about 28 kilowatt hours for every 100 miles. Drive 40 miles per day, that's 11.2 kilowatt hours. But here's what nobody tells you. Charging isn't 100% efficient. You lose about 12% to heat and inefficiency. So your real daily need is 12.7 kilowatt hours. Now here's where it gets interesting. How much solar you need depends completely on where you live. Texas with 5.2 peak sun hours, you need 6 panels for a 2.4 kilowatt system. California with 5.8 peak sun hours, 5 panels for 2 kilowatts. Florida, 6 panels. Arizona, 5 panels. But here's the financial breakdown that'll blow your mind. Remember that Austin Tesla owner paying $3,240 per year for EV charging? With Texas electricity rates rising 3% annually, they'll spend $58,234 over 15 years just to charge their car. With a 6 kilowatt solar system costing $18,000 after the 30% federal tax credit, their annual EV charging cost drops to zero. That's a net profit of $40,234 over 15 years. The payback period? 4.2 years. The return on investment? 223%. Your EV goes from being a financial drain to a money-making machine. And the solar system pays for itself just from EV charging savings. Your house savings are pure bonus. Now let me show you the 3 massive mistakes EV owners make with solar that cost thousands. Mistake number 1, sizing for average instead of peak rates. Most people think, my EV uses 12 kilowatt hours per day, so I need a small system. Wrong. You need to size for when you charge and what your utility charges during those hours. Peak rates can be 5 times higher than off-peak. Get this wrong and you're leaving $1,500 to $3,000 per year on the table. Mistake number 2, not planning for EV growth. Here's a stat that'll surprise you. 67% of EV households buy a second electric vehicle within 3 years. If you size your solar for one EV and then need to expand later, It costs 40% more than building it right the first time. I've seen families spend an extra $8,000 because they didn't plan ahead. Mistake number 3, ignoring the day-night problem. Solar produces power during the day. Most people charge their EVs at night. Without battery storage, you lose 60 to 80% of your potential savings. You're basically selling your excess solar power to the utility for pennies during the day, then buying it back at full price at night to charge your car. You need 15 to 20 kilowatt hours of battery storage minimum to capture the full benefit. Get this wrong and your amazing solar system becomes mediocre. The opportunities vary wildly by state, so let me break down where the money is. California is absolutely insane right now. PG&E's new rate structure has a 43-cent per kilowatt hour difference between peak and off-peak. Combined with NEM 3.0 making batteries essential, the average EV solar ROI is 3.1 years. If you're in California with an EV and no solar, you're literally throwing money in the trash. Texas has massive potential because there's no net metering. You need 100% self-consumption, and EV charging is the perfect match for solar production. Plus, ERCOT's crazy peak pricing makes batteries profitable even without solar. Florida combines EV growth with hurricane benefits. Your EV becomes backup power during storms, and with no state income tax, you get better value from the federal tax credit. Plus, Florida saw 47% EV growth in 2025 alone. Here's how we solve this at Integrate Sun. We don't guess. We monitor your actual EV charging patterns for 2 weeks. We design your system around your utility's specific time of use structure. We size for future EVs so you're not stuck later. And we guarantee your ROI calculations using your real data, not industry averages. And I've created a free EV solar calculator that shows your exact charging costs versus solar savings. It uses your utility's actual rates and your EV's real consumption. Links is in the description. If you're in California, Texas, Florida, Arizona, or our other service states, we'll analyze your EV charging costs for free. Because here's the truth. Driving electric should save you money, not cost you thousands. We're here to make sure your EV investment actually pays off. If this video opened your eyes to how much your EV is really costing you, smash that subscribe button. Leave a comment with your EV model and monthly charging costs. I'll tell you exactly how much solar could save you. And if you haven't seen our video on powering your EV with Tesla Powerwall, I'll link it above. It covers the fundamentals every EV owner needs to know about powering their EVs with different Tesla Powerwall models. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.